Yo, let's talk a little about oxygen, O2. That special, simple life thing that we take for granted. Shit, man, do we take oxygen for granted? Sometimes we think with feeling that it's always got to be complicated, huh? But sometimes it's the most simplest things, like piss, like sun, like water, like dry fasting, and fucking oxygen. Oxygen is life. You maximize your oxygen, you heal yourself from disease, you become really super happy. We're living in very deficient oxygen times, right? If you believe, and I believe that life 100 years ago there was a lot more oxygen in the atmosphere, and now is that they say it's 21%, and there used to be like 40%, 50% oxygen, and they also used to say there was so much oxygen in the atmosphere, double what we have now, that just with a couple of breaths you could heal yourself from all kinds of diseases. When there's high oxygen content, high purity, high clean air, high clean oxygen, it cures all diseases. Part of our society, with the way our culture's set up, you guys all know this, there's lots of bullshit out there, lots of damage from poisons, from car fumes, from plastics, from manufacturing, from coal, from tar, from fucking everything. We've been bombarded by bullshit that's fucking up our oxygen, right? It's fucking up our oxygen. Car and plastic and materialism is really fucking up, ruining our oxygen. But that's okay, because we're all in the fishbowl together. We're all in this together, and there's, you know, okay as well, because we can do shit to change the situation. We can do shit to maximize our oxygen on a personal level. On a collective level, we can make changes slowly. Maybe not in our lifetime anything significant will happen, but I mean, I'm gonna talk about personal level. There's a shit ton of stuff we can do to oxygenate our bodies and get oxygen in. Like, you want as much oxygen as possible. The basic stuff that you guys are probably already doing, that you should carry on doing. Like exercise. Exercise is flooding your body with oxygen. You exercise, you stress out the muscles, you contract those muscles, and when they relax, the muscles get fresh blood and fresh oxygen. It's good for the muscles, it's good for the brain, it'll slow down your breathing. Exercise slow down the breathing, right? It's crazy. Any exercise is going to make you take in more oxygen. Any meditation, being present to the moment, listening to the sounds, or watching, really looking at things and meditating, however you do meditation, that's going to make you get more oxygen in the system. Slowing down, noticing your breath, deep breathing exercises, just watching your breath, doing, I don't know, a breath hold, doing a Wim Hof, doing a pranayama, alternate nostril breathing. Holy shit, these are all exercises we can maximize our oxygen levels. Another thing we can do to maximize our oxygen levels, it's called neti pot, right? Maybe you guys have heard I talk about Shivambu up the nose. Shivambu up the nose, what it does is it cleans up the nostrils. The nostrils take in the air, right? This shit gets dirty. This thing gets dirty. You know why? Because most of us here are not 100% fruit, and most of us are eating crappy foods. What does the crappy foods do? It creates mucus. It creates mucus. Mucus. The problem. It's a big problem, mucus. It creates disease. Right? But the mucus is up my nose right now because I don't have a perfect diet. I'm not eating all fruits, and you guys probably don't either, most of you. It's blocking your the air. The mucus is in the lungs and it's in the nostrils, and it's blocking the flow of oxygen into my body system because I nose breathe. I used to mouth breathe, which is really fucking bad, by the way. That's another topic. That's another thing you've got to stop doing if you want to take in more oxygen. Stop breathing through your mouth and start breathing through your nose. I fixed that a while ago, and that's one of the first things. If you're still mouth breathing at nighttime or during the day, holy shit, you gotta stop doing that right now. That's fucking up your oxygen levels. That's fucking it up. Mouth breathers are stupid, dumb, and unhealthy. I don't mean to be harsh, but it's fucking true. Mouth breathers are fucking not good. You don't associate genius and cleverness and happiness with breathing with your mouth open. People that do that look stupid, isn't it? It's your nose. It's gotta go through your nose. But anyway, I was talking about mucus. Most of you guys probably ain't 100% fruits. You've probably got lots of mucus in your body. You're probably doing cleansing detox, but there's still deep levels of mucus in your nostrils and your lungs. And the ones in your nostrils are going to stop the oxygen coming in properly. The maximization of your oxygen you want to be focusing on, because there's hardly any oxygen in the atmosphere anyway, and we're eating mucus-forming foods, and it's blocking the nostrils with mucus, right? All these foods, the mucus is protecting us, but it's blocking up nostrils, man. So what we can do to mitigate that damage is to clear the nostrils. How do you clear the nostrils? Well, you can do what I do, which is the best way, which is fresh or age urine up the fucking nose. Or you can just do a neti pot, right? Neti pot is a less extreme, I don't know, more mainstream version, like a saltwater flush with a neti pot. But please, fucking guys, like, this is such an easy hack to do. Take care of the nostrils. That's how we breathe. Start nose breathing all the time. The only time I'd say mouth breathing is okay is when you're doing extreme exercise and you're really fucking tired, and it's okay sometimes, just you can't help it. Like, you're doing so much exercise, you push yourself to the limit. But other than that, start breathing your nose, start clearing out the nostrils with fucking alternate nostril breathing can help clear the nostrils as well. But start doing neti pot, or start putting distilled water up there, or urine if you don't, if you're hardcore, or age urine if you're more hardcore, because that'll clean up the mucus even quicker. But these are things that we can do. And I actually wanted to talk about something else, man. This book, Flood Your Body with Oxygen, it's giving me the fucking info. What we can do. There's other things we can do. Okay, so we've been through deep breathing, meditation, exercise, all very fucking powerful, maximize your oxygen. Clean the nostrils and lungs of mucus. That'll maximize your oxygen. How? Do a neti pot with saltwater flush, or neti pot with nostrils. Do what I do. I don't use neti pot. I just snort the fucking urine up the fucking nose. It's fine. Clears up the mucus, especially age urine. Fresh urine's great. But beyond that, there's things we can do. There's more shit we can do. We can buy products. We can go and buy hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. What's that going to do? Floods your body with oxygen. Not stable oxygen, not O2. It's O3. Unstable oxygen. It's unstable. It gets in the body and it sweeps up all the bullshit inside your body. The hydrogen peroxide. Anything that's the opposite frequency to that unstable extra oxygen in the hydrogen peroxide, it's going to attach to all the poisons and detox you like fucking crazy. Hydrogen peroxide is a fucking heal-all medicine. Oxygen is a heal-all medicine, and by virtue of hydrogen peroxide being particularly unstable part of oxygen, that is also a heal-all medicine. Hydrogen peroxide protocol. So look into that. Buy books by the 1 Minute Cure. There's protocols. You've got to start slow with hydrogen peroxide, couple of drops. Don't rush into it. You're gonna give yourself a healing crisis. But look into how people have healed with hydrogen peroxide, because it's just oxygen, crazy oxygen. It's O3 oxygen. Another one, apart from hydrogen peroxide, which you can all buy online, is ozone. Start looking into those ozone generators. Ozone generators, yeah, the stuff that the mainstream says is dangerous and it can damage your lungs and give you a sore throat. Yes, and I've been reading this book by Ed McCabe. I fucking recommend you guys read it. Flood Your Body with Oxygen. It's fucking this guy's fucking legend on oxygen, man, and he's right about the fear mongering, the bullshit of ozone generators. The reason why people get ill on ozone generators is because of something called the healing crisis, and because they're fucking unhealthy. They've never detoxed. Then all of a sudden they're taking in ozone, which is like attaching. It's the same as hydrogen peroxide. It's an unstable oxygen, O3. So it's going to attach to all the poisons in the lungs and clean you out. But that's fucking dangerous, because you're giving yourself healing crisis. You're going too fast. So my point is that people have bad reactions and sore throats and shit with ozone are going too fast and they're too unhealthy. There's no way that you can it's doing anything negative. That's all illusions and detox. And ozone generators are all the same. You can buy cheap ones. They all do the fucking same job. To me, there's no and from what Ed McCabe's been saying in the book, there's no difference in price between them. They're all the same. They all do the same shit. To give you ozone, start slow. If you're worried, don't put on the max level of ozone in case you're worried about the smell. As soon as you can start smelling ozone, they say that's when you can just turn it down. The best is not to have it smell. I mean, you can have it smell if you're hardcore, because that'll just detox you quicker. And I bought one recently. I bought one today, so I'll try it. I'm excited to buy an ozone generator, and now I'm going to see it from a point of view, see if it improves my health. I hope it does. It might not, but I'm pretty sure it will, because the science of what Ed McCabe said is fucking legit, man. Like, it attach hydrogen peroxide and ozone. Once they get into your body, either through the air or through the liquid hydrogen peroxide, it's heal-all medicine. Oxygen is heal-all medicine. I repeat this until people fucking get it. The toxins in your body cannot be removed without oxygen. They require oxygen. The reason why people have toxins inside their body is because there's not enough oxygen to take them out. When you flood your body with oxygen, as the book says, it's a fucking genius quote, when you flood your body with oxygen, either through deep breathing, exercise, these are methods to improve your oxygen levels, but to flood them with hydrogen peroxide, that's flooding, or with ozone, having an ozone generator in your house 24/7, or even just for short periods of time, holy shit, man, that's magic healing. Or even ozone therapy. the one where you inject intravenously ozone. That's next level. I think an ozone generator is very tame compared to an ozone injection. Those are expensive, and that's probably something I would love to try one day, but I'm sure most of us, it's not on the cards at the moment. But certainly an ozone generator is, what, $30 to $40, $50, 30, 40, 50 pounds on Amazon? Fucking cheap, man. Buy one, start using it. And go slow if you're worried about a reaction, or you're worried about the smell, and, you know, is it going to damage my lungs? Bullshit. Because that's all fucking bullshit from Big Pharma. They don't want to, people don't want to make you, don't want to realise, they don't want you to get healthy and happy, basically. They don't fucking want you to be healthy and happy. And buy simple equipment. Simple fucking equipment can change your life. How much does hydrogen peroxide cost? How much does an ozone generator? Holy shit, these things are cheap. Yeah? It's so fucking cheap. Oxygen is fucking life. And we're under attack at the moment with fucking impure air. So I think it's a priority that we sort out our oxygen. To repeat, all our toxins cannot be removed without oxygen. The toxins, when we have excess oxygen, the oxygen attaches the toxins and then it gets removed. But the toxins will stay in the system as long as we have low oxygen. Everyone knows this. Otto Warburg knew this in 1934 when he talked about cancer. He said cancer cannot thrive in a oxygenated and alkaline environment. Oxygenated, well oxygenated. Do you know what? He's right, but he's kind of wrong. He didn't go far enough. He said no disease can survive in a fucking well oxygenated environment. No disease. You're fucking happy as fucking hot. You'll be healthy and happy if you oxygenate yourself properly. For real. It's fucking easy. Buy the equipment, use the technology nowadays. We're lucky, we're blessed. We might have low oxygen, we might have impure air, but we've got equipment. We've got the fucking ozone generators. We've got the hydrogen peroxide. We've got the neti pot flushers. We've got urine. We've got our own fucking lifeblood plasma, ultra filtered. We've got distilled water. We've got fucking loads of. We've got information that I'm giving you, and people are giving me, and we're all sharing knowledge with each other. I'm fucking blessed. That we're all sharing so much knowledge. You know, Fabian as well, man. Fucking hell, man. You give me so much knowledge. You know, another one with oh, you want to talk about that? The best one for oxygen, as Fabian fucking knows, and now I know, is urine, but age urine. Age urine becomes alkaline, right? When urine becomes alkaline, it means that the oxygen contained within it, no, actually, to try and rephrase, I'm going to try and say this properly, this is what I believe, although I'm still not 100% sure on this. For whatever reason, when you take age urine, you deep breathe like fucking crazy, so it feels like you've just taken pure shot fucking oxygen, and you'll breathe for hours after, just from a couple of days old urine. If it's a week or two old, wow. My point being, age urine, I can't believe I forgot to say this one, it's the most powerful for maximizing your oxygen levels. It makes the body hold on to oxygen way more easier. That's what the alkaline crowd will say. It's either that, or it oxygenates the blood by a different mechanism. But my point is that, for some reason, age urine, and it might be the alkaline, it probably is, but for some reason, definitely 100%, age urine makes you deep breathe and gives you, makes the body retain way loads of oxygen, or it oxygenates the body by something in the age urine. I don't know, I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. What is it? I'm trying to work it out, doing the research, and they say that the alkaline water crowd, the Kangen crowd, say that alkaline water, and age urine is alkaline, so consider age urine alkaline water. But the Kangen crowd say that their Kangen, the alkaline water, what it does is, by virtue of the body being made alkaline, it makes the cells of the body, the cells, tissues, and muscles hold on to oxygen. So that's what the Kangen crowd say. So that might be true. That might be true. The Kangen alkaline water makes the body hold on to oxygen better. But I do know for a fucking fact that age urine is the original and real alkaline water. And it definitely fucking does something crazy with oxygen. And that's not illusion. Anyone that does urine for 4 days, sips, just a tiny amount of 4 day old. 4 fucking days. 4 day old urine. Age your urine for 4 days. And take a zip. That's all you need to do. To prove what I'm saying is true. Don't just listen to me. Anyone that doubts this, if there's anyone that doubts what I'm saying, you can prove me wrong or right here. Call me out on it. Send me a message and call me the fuck out. Just piss in a cup, a plastic bottle, a glass bottle preferably. Leave it open top, closed top for 4 days. And then take a sip. Forget about taste, just take a zip. And then watch. and watch your breathing and watch what happens. Because your breathing is going to change to super fucking slow at the moment you take that sip. You will feel different. You will notice your lungs deep breathe for the first fucking time in your life. Whatever level of deep breathing you think you're at, age urine, 4 days old, sipping on it, 4 days old, it's nothing. Just a little bit alkaline. It takes you to new levels. Imagine if you did that for a week or two. But you can prove me wrong. I hope you do. I hope someone here does this experiment and tries to prove me wrong. That what I'm saying is bullshit. That I hope someone calls me out and says, oh, look, I took age urine, 4 days old, or a week old, took a sip, and it didn't make me deep breathe. I would love someone to come and tell me that. You'd be lying, because I know that what I observed is fucking factual, and I listen on urine therapy groups to lots of other people say it as well. I experience it every time I take it. That's why I look at it as fucking holy medicine. It's fucking holy medicine. You know, forget about the alkalinity, which is amazing in the urine. Just the fact it makes me deep breathe for hours after. Lots of oxygen. Just another reason to love your age urine, right? I mean, even distilled water makes us deep breathe, but and fresh urine does as well. But age urine takes the deep breathing, takes the oxygen factor to another level. So anyway, I don't want to go on too long, but yeah, man, just to recap for everybody, the obvious. Oxygen is life. Flow of oxygen. Do meditation, exercise, grounding. Stop breathing through your fucking mouth and start breathing through your nose. If you breathe through your mouth at nighttime, there's a simple and I used to. There's a simple way to get around that. Start taping your mouth with duct tape, or there's special tapes you can get to shut your mouth. Because how can you control your mouth when you're sleeping? Well, shut your mouth with sellotape or whatever. Not sellotape, with special tapes. Look into it. I can't remember what it's called, cellophane, or whatever. Shut your mouth and you'll start breathing through your nose. Consciously stop breathing through your mouth if you're doing that. Breathe through your nose. Look after your nose, because that's where we take in our oxygen. Start doing neti pot. Start doing distilled water. Start doing urine up the nose. Start doing saline saltwater flushes up the nose. Start looking into hydrogen peroxide. Start definitely buy an ozone generator, which is super fucking cheap, and experiment with that. And I'm looking forward to that one. And then if anyone wants to fucking prove me wrong about age urine, please do get back to me, because I still think the ultimate for flooding your body with oxygen, as Fabian Will knows, it's the fucking saviour. It's age urine. It's gonna flood your body with fucking oxygen. Either that or it's a ridiculous amount of oxygen. A ridiculous amount of oxygen. Oh man, I love it. But anyway, peace out. Hope someone's got some information out of this, and yeah, Mark, it's fucking lit, man. Age urine is the shit. It's the fucking shit, man. Yep. It's good for gargling, Jacqueline. Yeah. Hydrogen peroxide. It's great for everything. Oh my god, it's good for the skin, apparently, to put in topically, the hydrogen peroxide. If you put it in topically, you can... People have told me shit about coming out, like worms and stuff coming out of their skin from hydrogen peroxide. Just apply it topically. You can do hydrogen peroxide baths. Put it in the bath, and then it'll detox you like that. You can take it orally, but then some people say it's dangerous, but it's not really. You just gotta be careful with the amounts you put in. If you're taking it orally, there's guidelines. Follow the fucking guidelines. Don't take a lot of hydrogen. You've got to dilute it down because it's too strong. It's too strong a detox. It's way too strong a detox. Yeah, and disease cannot survive in an alkaline body. Do you know what? That's the key. The key messages. I've said oxygen and alkaline. Focus on those two. Otto Warburg was right. Cancer can't survive, but no disease can survive. And you can think about, fuck diseases. Think about optimizing your health even if you don't have a disease like me. None of you guys really have diseases, right? Optimize. How do you optimize? Focus alkaline. Eat fruits. Fast. Drink age urine if you're hardcore, because that's way better than fruits. Way more powerful. Gets the job done quicker. So alkaline and oxygen. Oxygen, man. Look at the plant. There's a plant in the back of my fucking... Put plants in your room as well. There's lots of things you can do with oxygen, right? Lots and lots. Anyway, I'm rambling, so peace and focus. And flood your body with oxygen. Buy this book, man. Flood Your Body with Oxygen, Ed McCabe. It's fucking awesome. It's a big chunky fucking book, but it's got so much information. It's connecting the dots for me that no one's told me about, you know? And that's where I'm getting information from, and I'm thinking for myself as well. I wonder what happened if Ed McCabe knew about fucking age urine. But anyway, alright.